Hi everyone, I'm Sam. Today is April 26th, 2025, Saturday, and for today's bonus video, I'll be playing the LA Times Daily Crossword, and of course, we're playing the Saturday edition by Marshall Herman, edited by Penny Verrill. Okay, let's get started. Scrolling down a little bit. Okay, one across, opening remark. No idea what that would be. One down, slack lines for short. Slack. Well, Slack is like an app people use, kind of like Microsoft Teams in the office. So maybe like DMs, like direct messaging, IMs, some kind of messaging. So maybe it could be IMs. I'll put that there for now. Instant messaging. Two down. Sleeve extenders. Sleeveless. That would go at the end of sleeve. Possible. Okay. Something came up on my computer screen. I don't know what that is. Oh, okay, something to do with Outlook data. Sorry, it's distracted by that. Okay, back to the puzzle. 4 down, real people. It could be actors, maybe. 5 down, Hide or Height, whose major work is subtitled A Nationwide Study of Female Sexuality. I don't know. 6 down, Liking Bite. Could be soft. 7 down, Had a Bite. 8. 8 down, Driver Role. Probably Adam Driver, so maybe Kylo Ren from Star Wars, maybe. 9 down, Talk. Speak. No, that's not going to work, I think. 15 across, green energy source. I don't know. 17 across. Okay, this is weird. It might not be sleeveless then, because SS, that doesn't look right. I don't think this is sleeveless. Okay, no, maybe not. But perhaps something with an S anyway. Okay. 19 across. Sound from a lazy boy, perhaps. Well, it's a recliner, right? But what sound could it possibly give? Okay, never mind. Move that for now. 17 across, some bespoke accessories. Don't know. 10 across, discussion topic for Oscar buffs. Don't know. 10 down, orderly. Well, orderly is also can mean like neatly, but also orderly is like someone who works in like hospitals, right? Like they help things like not exactly like a nurse, but 11 down, question about a question. Don't know what that is. Oof. 12 down, internal force. Don't know. 13 down, rare blood type for short. Oh, rare blood, like AB something, or like rhesus something maybe. 14 down. Okay. Lips, like what, sass? Maybe. 16 across, colorful discovery on some Egyptian mummies. For discovery. I don't know what's colorful on them. 20 across, authority figures. Don't know. 18 down, party person. Party animal. It could be a politician, right? So it could be Paul for short, like POL, politician, maybe. I'm not sure. Okay, let's get going. 21 across. Beats by Dre. That should be right. People. It could be actors still. I mean, 24 across. Ergo. Thus. We try actors. Put that in first. 24 down. The Taj Mahal for one. Ooh. Okay. Taj Mahal for one. Yeah, I mean, it's a building. It's Wonder of the World. Okay, now we're 25 down. More than collect. Hoard. Okay. 29 across. Alley-oop. That's it. Okay. 36 across. Curling devices. Okay, something in yes. Curling. If this is like the sport curling, like ice. Well, I don't know what those things are called. Okay. We're down sets of bits. I don't know what those are. 54 down. When I was one? When I was somebody. 30 down. High points of trip to Asia. Points. Some kind of mountains, maybe. 6 down. Fellas. Guys, I guess. But I don't know if. 6 across. Patron saint of lost causes. Don't know what patron saint is. 22 down. Shareholder with shareholders. Huh? I don't know. Shareholder with shareholders. I don't get it. 22 across. Subs. I don't know, like sandwiches. Writing down beats me in a text. IDK. I don't know. I think that could be it. 30 across. Bumper sticker word. It should be honk. Okay, so this is an. Okay. So that honk. Where are you gonna honk? Sort of lost puzzles. I don't know. Shareholders. Subs. I think I'll put an S here for now. 8%. I went for a trip to Asia. Himalayas? Yeah. Nope, sorry, I spelled that wrong. Okay. Yeah, okay, friendly devices. Are those called brooms? Are those things called brooms? I don't know. Because then this could be tomb, right? If the Taj Mahal is a tomb, yeah, I think it is. This could be brooms, okay. 39 plus legislative body established after the 1993 Russian constitutional crisis. I don't know. 30 plus unionized, married. Okay, in a union, right? Fellas, what, Joes? Maybe. Like guys, right? Your shares. Fun? Like fun? That's what you hold, I should think. Patrons say no. Jude, that could be, okay. Subs. Yeah, FIs. I can't see it. Okay, never mind. Let's go down. 34 down. When I was row what? Don't know. 42 across. Natural skills. Could be talents. Try that. 35 down. Small criticisms. Don't know. 37 down. Project. Or project. Oh, you get it. Sure. 40 down. That was set for most of 2023 and 2024. I don't know. 43 down. Sound of hesitation. I think that's could be or I don't know. 45 down. Not barefoot. So you're wearing shoes. I don't know what that's called. 53 across. Genre for composer Terence Blanchard. I mean, composer, maybe opera, perhaps. 55 across. South Asian crepes. I want to say like rotis. Could be. Well, let's try that. Could be dosas, maybe. Barefoot. 46 down 5-0. I know there's like Hawaii 5-0, right? What does the 5-0 mean? Like a state? I don't feel good about it. It means dosas. That might work better. Just the sets of bits, right? You put it here. And how was what? I don't know. When I was one? When I was one. I don't know. Oh, when I was one. Roman era, I think, because the I means one in Roman numerals, right? Okay. Okay. 45 across. Craft that may utilize old phonographic records. Craft may utilize old phonographic records. Something about solar? Or I'm not too sure. I mean, this could be opera, maybe. Barefoot is what? What is it called when you have footwear? 49 across. Blissful stretch before reality sets in. Honey moon period? Could be. Like maybe shot? Is that what it's called when you're wearing? Yeah. 5-0. I don't know. Sets of bits. Pro something. I don't know what this is. Sets of bits. I don't know. This Duno. Dama. Okay, 40-50 down. Imagine co-producer. Maybe Ono, Yoko Ono. 51 down. Doc and some severance packages. NDA. 47 down. Zipped. Zipped. Sped. Okay. 44 down. Sluggish. Kind of like slow, right? Okay, number 47 across. Elitist. Snobs. Yes. 44 across. Provisos. I don't know what provisos are. Internal force. Okay. No, 48 down. Type. Sort. Okay, sort of thing. 52 down. Degree for one who faces oral exams. It's like dentistry, so DDS, I think. Okay, 54 across. Fights before the big fight. Under something, maybe. 56 across. Exams that require passing. That could be road tests. Maybe. Try that. I'm not too sure. Oh, on tour. Taylor Swift's on tour. Okay. 44 down, sluggish, inert, sort of like not really moving. Like, provisos. I don't know. I think S, maybe. Fights before the big fight. Under what? I don't know. 41 now, lift off sensation. Could be G force. It could be like what, undercard? Something bias, right? 41 across, wind blast gust. Possible. 28 down, youngest recipient of AFI's Life Achievement Award. I don't know. 32 down, sibilant summons. Pissed. 31 across, twisted part of an impala. Twisted part of an impala. Something about the top, right? Because impala is a car. Something about the top. Okay, I don't know. I'll leave it for now. 35 across, laptop covers. Laptop. Across your lap. Top 3. Yeah, shawls of some kind, like clothing. 37 across, mesh. I'm not sure. There's a project. A project. I don't know. 40 across, ballpark figures. Baseball ballpark? I don't know. That is. Okay, let's keep going. Diner fair, 27 across. Diner fair. I don't know. I'm thinking meal, maybe. Find down question about a question. Call and turn force. Something bias, obviously. Now 38 across, green lights, okays. Right. This recipient of AFS Life Achievement Award. Who could this be ending in K? KS. Laptop. SHAW. No, it can't be shawls. It can't be throws either. It's not. It's part of an impala. If we're saying something about the top bit, it could be something top here, maybe. This could be like youngest recipient, like hopes, something like this. Like an IOUS situation, maybe. Time fair. Force. Something just bias. Might not be subs, it'll be. Subconscious. No, but that's not gonna work here, right? I mean, it could be top, it might not be. I think I'll need to do a check because I'm not too sure. Okay, so it wasn't the top. It's not that. Twisted part, I don't know. This could be like what? Subconscious. No, that doesn't work, but unless I can. Unconscious bias. That could be it. Maybe. Powerful discerns and Egyptian mummies. I feel like I'm putting in henna, but I don't know. Is henna discovered in mummies? I know that's more of an like South Asian thing. That I'm not too sure. Rare blood type for short. Could be O neg, maybe. It's possible. Special topic for Oscar buffs. But having the O here feels weird, right? Some bespoke accessories. Authority figures. So, fills in. Yeah, fills in for someone. Okay. Talk. Sure. Party person. It could be Paul, that's what I said. Right. Something like statement pieces. Okay. Right. That seems to work. Okay. Authority figures though. Top dogs. It could be talk. It means settle or something like that. No. Orderly. Ship shape. Is that a thing? Could be. Search topic for Oxford buffs. Don't know. Question about a question. Question about a question. I don't know what that is. Diner fare. What, hash? Like hash brown or something? Maybe. Stop waiting. Something cat, right? Something cat. Box, laptop, and clothes. What's this, right? Oh, it says a bit stand-up routines. Okay, I get it. Okay. Utilize something art. Art. Spin art? Is that a thing? Spin art, maybe. Yeah. And then what's this one? 5. Oh, Popo, the police. Okay. Project. This is mesh. Not sure what that is. Small criticism. Like knits or something like that. And S or jabbers. Like yaks or like gaps. Twisted part could be gas cap, right? For the car, maybe. Question about a question. Question about a question. Don't know. I think it was something like feedback. Could be gaps, maybe. Mesh. Jibe with, maybe. Laptop covers. Project. Jet, maybe. The robot figures. OE. Whatever. I don't know what that is. It could be something. Knits, maybe. Napkins. Oh god, yeah. Something covered. Oh, then this could be right. Hanks, like Tom Hanks. Oh, okay, this is need I ask. Right. It's a question about question. Then snubs. Okay, so B negative. Okay. This could be nits, small criticisms. Maybe. Not too sure. 6 lacking bite. Like tame? Alright, okay, that could be 19 o'clock. Something from a lazy boy, perhaps. A snore, because you're sleeping. Okay. Sleeve extenders. I still don't know what that is. 5 down. Hit I don't know. Opening remark. It's a start. I think. Start. Sorry. Talk. Tattle. Okay. Green energy source. Oh, matcha tea. Is that right? Okay, there must be something wrong somewhere. I'm gonna use the check. Oh, it wasn't this. Okay, jout. Okay, and it was jut, sorry, and then it was out, sorry. 17 minutes, 23 seconds. Not bad at all. Okay. I'm gonna go to Bill Butler's write-up because I like to refer to his when I'm looking at the clues as well. Okay. Let's see how long Bill took to do this. Probably really quickly. Oh, wow. This is surprising. Okay. One of the rare times where I'm actually faster than Bill Butler. He did it in 24 minutes, 40 seconds. I did it in 17 and 23. Oh, all right. Well, I did use like two or three checks. I did, yeah, to see what's wrong. So that definitely didn't help me. But okay, let's take a look at the clues. One across opening remarks. So yeah, something that opens a statement for an opening. It's a start, right? It's talking about being an opening. One down is Slack lines for short. So Slack, as I said, I'm pretty sure it's referring to like one of those messaging apps like people use at work now, kind of like Microsoft Teams, whenever you use Cisco, if you use that. And Slack is another one of those team chat apps. And what the lines that exchange with each other are called IMs, instant messages, right? And yeah, sleeve extenders, right? Okay, like tattoos, right? Okay, so well, it extends your tattoo sleeve, right? So tats. I don't know how to explain that terribly. 3 down, sets of bits. So in comedy, what the comedians talk about, those things are called bits. Like they do segments of funny stuff that they do, and it's commonly in. So sets of those would be stand-up routines, which is what comedians do. 4 down, real people, because real, right, in terms of like cinema, and then it would be actors. 5 down, Hite, whose major work is settled on the so it must be Sharon Hite. How do I pronounce this? Let's see who this is. I do not know how to pronounce this person. Okay, German. Okay, wait, I'm pronouncing correctly. According to Wikipedia, it's Scherheit. Scherheit. Okay, so it was totally wrong. I thought it was like a Japanese name, to be honest. It's actually an American-born German sex educator and feminist. Ah, okay, I didn't know about her. My apologies, and I totally butchered that name. Totally butchered it. Can I put that down now? Let's see. Lacking bite, right? To be tame, so not really ferocious in a sense. 7 down, had a bite, is to eat, past tense, 8. 8 down, driver role. This is referring to the actor Adam Driver from Star Wars, Kylo Ren, the last name of the character. 9 down, to talk, is to tattle, tell someone. 15 across, green energy source. I wonder why is it called. I mean, I know I guess it's tea. It's got caffeine, right? So it's an energy source. I suppose you can say that it's a drink that can give you energy. And matcha, I know, is a green powder, right? Green tea. So maybe that's why it's green energy source. Maybe that's what it's saying. And then 19 across, sound from a lazy boy, perhaps. So lazy boy, I know, is a kind of like recliner. It's very comfortable. So I'm guessing the sound is. I thought maybe it was like a sound of like the chair reclining, so like a groan or something like that, perhaps, or like a relaxing sound, like you're reclining, you're relaxing. But actually, the answer is snore, meaning that the person is so comfortable that they've fallen asleep in the chair, basically. 21 across, Beats by Dre. Yep, that's a very popular crossword answer and clue. Dre is like Dr. Dre. I think he does the very popular like headphone, earphone brand. Okay. 17 across, some bespoke accessories, right? So those are like special accessories, statement pieces. Yep, remember that. 18 down, party person. So this is not referring to party, like having fun party, but more like political party. So politician, seen as Paul for short. Again, I didn't know about POL, Paul for short, until I started doing crosswords, and that's when I learned it. So that's why it came to me. It's not like I knew this instinctively. It's definitely through doing lots of crosswords, and that's how I knew what to put in there. 10 down, orderly. So right, to be neatly arranged, everything's in ship shape. Again, not a very everyday phrase, I would say, but I remember it. 11 down, question about a question. So this is a question. Need I ask? So like, do I need to ask them a question? So it's a question, but it's discussing whether you need to ask a question. Funny thing. 12 down, internal force. So the answer is unconscious bias. So a bias is, like a force. Like you're something against something. You have these a slant against something, and then internal because it's unconscious. You don't really notice it, but you have this kind of bias towards something or someone. 13 down, rare blood type for short, B negative, so for short, B neg. 14 down, lip is sassed, like talk back to people. 10 across, discussion topic for Oscar buffs. That's right, snubs, often a very popular topic because people are discussing about which movies that they felt should have gotten Oscars but didn't, or which ones they felt should have been nominated but didn't, etc. 16 across, colorful discovery in some Egyptian mummies. I know about henna. It's very popular South Asian, Indian art, but I didn't know that Egyptians also had henna and that it was found on the mummies. So that's really interesting. Fun fact for me today. 20 across, authority figures, right? Those are the people at the top, the most authority, so the top dogs. 22 across, subs also means to replace or to fill in for somebody, like a teacher, right? Substitute teacher, so you fill in for someone in the meantime. 24 across, ergo means thus, hence. 24 down, the Taj Mahal for one. So yeah, I forgot I think the Taj Mahal is mausoleum actually. Yeah, it's the most famous mausoleum in the world, has to be Taj Mahal. Right, okay, yeah. It's built after the death of the fourth wife of Shah Jahan, Mumtaz Mahal, hence the name of the mausoleum. Right, she died in childbirth, delivering the couple's 14th child. Oh, that poor woman. Nobody should ever have to deliver 14 children, honestly. Nobody. And that's not a hot take, that's just facts. 25 down, more than collect. So, collect is just, right, like a collector is just doing it for fun. But when you start hoard, because hoard is way more. Hoard is that you're keeping so many things, amassing them all for yourself, and you just can't bear to get rid of them. It gets to be an unhealthy habit. Whereas collect is more like, you like them, you collect them. It's more like fun and hobby, but it's not that serious, right? I mean, it can be, but hoard it's really it has more of a negative connotation to it. It's more like an unhealthy, addictive level, where where if you don't get them, then or if you have to throw them away, you get really upset and stuff like that. 29 across alley oop. Let's just think an interjection. I think alley oop. What do people say for alley oop? Let's see if there's an explanation for alley oop. I don't know how to describe it. Maybe. Okay, alley oop is exclamation used to encourage or draw attention to the performance or an acrobatic feat. Like alley-oop, or it can also be a noun in basketball, a high pass caught by a leaping teammate who tries to dunk the ball before landing. Okay, so it's both. It's an exclamation. It's something that people say, and then also it's a term in basketball for one of the moves. Okay, 32 across, unionized. So you're in the union. So to be married is to form a union, right, between two people. So yeah, unionized. 36 across, curling devices. I guess those things are called brooms. I don't know. Again, the London Council, legislative body resolution for 1993 Russian constitutional crisis. That is Duma. I don't know if okay. So according to Bill Butler's article here, it says a Duma is a representative assembly in Russia. The related Russian word Duma means to think, consider. Okay, so it's a legislative body representing Russia. Okay, what else we we got here 34 down. When I was one, I really like this because I was thinking like when I was one, what when I was a young person, a young boy, a young whatever. And when I was one is referring to the Roman numeral, I was referring it was one, that's during the Roman era. Really like this. 30 down, high points of a trip to Asia. So these would be the high points in Asia itself. So that would be the Himalayas because that's where Mount Everest is, and many other tall mountains are there. 26 down, fellas. I guess they're called Joes as well. You can call them, I guess, well, sort of like Joes and James or something like that, I guess. 45 down, not barefoot. So I'm guessing when you have footwear and you have shoes on, it's called shod. That's why I felt like it was shod, but I wasn't sure because that word sounds so weird. I just couldn't trust it. 46 down, 50. I think 50 means police. Like, is that what that means? Okay, life. Okay, so yeah, 50 is popo. Popo is a slang term meaning police. 50 has become urban slang for police officer, police force in general. It was rooted in the 1970s TV show Hawaii 50. I see. So that's why it's called. Short for police now, the popo. Okay. 45 across. Craft that may utilize old phonograph records. I've never heard of spin art. What is that? Let me just see. Okay. Okay, so apparently, according to Bill Butler, spin art is a creative process that involves dripping paint onto a spinning surface, typically a piece of paper or cardboard, to create abstract and colorful designs. And often repurposed materials like old vinyl records are used as the spinning surface. Oh, that's really cool. I'm going to see if I can Google a picture of spin art here. Okay. Let's see here. Oh yeah, it really is. They have kind of like a spinning device, like for kids, that they have that. But I guess you can repurpose it using vinyl records and just splatter paint on it, and it goes around. I've never seen it before, but it looks pretty cool. But I don't know how long I could be entertained by it, to be honest. 49 across, blissful stretch before reality sets in. Right, that's often people call the honeymoon period because it's kind of like the happy bits when you've just gotten married. They call it honeymoon, like the sweet time before the reality sets in of like, oh, we're married now. All these things. Yeah, I mean, it says a lot about what people think about marriage, right? That people say that the good stuff comes first in honeymoon, and the reality, which is the not fun part, comes in later, where you're still more like naive and idealistic in the beginning. So it's interesting what that phrase actually tries to tell us about marriage. Okay, 53 across. John for composer Terence Blanchard. I don't know who Terence Blanchard is. Okay, according to Bill Butler's write-up, Terence Blanchard is a trumpeter and composer. He's a frequent collaborator with movie director Spike Lee, for whom he writes film scores. Ah, okay. That is very interesting. All right. What else we have here? 55 cross South Asian crepes. Yeah, the dosas. I know that rotis are also, Brits, but I guess just dosas are thinner. So I guess that's why they more fit the description of a crepe. Yeah, I suppose so. What else have we got here? We can do, I think, okay, 22 now. Shareholder with shareholders. I think that's because a fund is what they hold the money in, right? The shareholders, so that's the fund. So I think that's why it's called that. I think so. 43 down, beats me in a text. So beats me means like, I don't know, so IDK, I don't know for short in text speak. All right. 43 down, sign of hesitation. I don't know way of saying that. Sometimes people spell it as URM, but I think in crosswords it's mostly ERM. Since it's new, you've got 23 down, IDK, I don't know. 43 down, we've got 40 down. Like Taylor Swift for most of 2023 and 2024, she was busy with her Eras tour, I think that's what it was called. So she was on tour. That was the answer. 37 down. It's not project, like a thing that you do, but project. It's a verb when things come out. Comes out, right? Jet. Okay. I thought maybe it was like jet, because when I saw the T and the J, I was like, oh, maybe it's jet, like a jetting out, but I think it's jut. It's protruding. Okay, 35 down, small criticisms. Yeah, I guess it was maybe called nits because it's like nitpicking, right? I've heard of that. So maybe that's why I thought it could be nits. 40 across, ballpark figures, right? Because this has to do with baseball. I should have realized that, yeah, ballpark means they're playing baseball, and, outs is a thing where thing in the sport. 42 across, natural skills, talents, of course, straightforward. 37 across, mesh, jibe. I think, how do I say? Okay, there are more definitions, right? Because let's see, the one I was thinking of jibe was an insulting or mocking remark, but there's also another meaning where it's like to be in accord, to agree with somebody. So there's other meanings here. Yeah, that's interesting. That's what I was thinking. I wasn't sure it was jibe. 31 down, jabbers is like talks, so gabs, right, talks. 35 across, laptop cover. So what covers the top of your laps is napkins. Like when you eat, you can put them top of your lap so that the food doesn't spill in your lap, right? 31 down, twisted part of an Impala. Impala, I know, is a car, so I'm guessing the twisted part must be the gas cap, the cap that you put in the gas. Okay, 37 across diner fare. I guess because they do serve like hash browns at diners, right? Like breakfast and things like that. So I think that's why it's there. It's the food they serve. Okay, 28 down. Youngest recipient of AFI's Life Achievement Award. See what that has to say. Okay. Yeah, so apparently he was the youngest one at Tom Hanks in 2002. He was 45 years of age at the time. The AFI, the American Film Institute, chose his annual Lifetime Achievement Award in 1973. So since then, 2002, he was the youngest ever. Okay, so that's a fun fact I didn't know. 32 down, sibilant summons. So sibilant means, I'm learning some linguistics. It's very the SC sound. So summons is like to call somebody, right? To like get someone's attention, So psst is very S heavy the sound. So that's why it's called sibilant summons. 38 across, green lights means to give your okay, meaning that you can go for it. So okays. 41 across, wind blasts, so a gust of wind, right? Wind. 44 across, provisos, ifs. I think all provisos means like, so like, oh, if, like maybe, right? Okay. Okay, proviso is a condition or qualification attached to an agreement or statement. So an if, like you need that happen first before that can happen. So yeah, condition, stipulation, clause. 44 down, sluggish, inert. I know it's like not really moving, right? Inert. 47 down, zipped. So to be really fast, you move to be sped. 47 across, elitist, right? Snobs. Those people think that they're higher or another class of other people. 50 down, Imagine co-producer. I'm guessing this is Imagine the song with John Lennon because Yoko Ono was John Lennon's wife. 51 down, docked in some severance packages when you leave company, the documentation. They make you sign an NDA, non-disclosure agreement, so you can't really say certain things until a certain time or ever. 41 down, lift-off sensation. That's what the people in the astronauts in space do. They have the feeling of they experience the G force, like the gravitational force. I think is that what the G stands for. I think so. 48 down, type is sort, like sort of thing, the type category. Like that. 52 down, degree for one who faces oral exams. That will be, of course, oral in terms of dentist exams. So DDS is a dentistry degree. Okay, 54 across. Fights before the big fight. I don't know what undercard is actually. I'm not familiar with it. Okay, what is undercard? I have to Google this because it's not right. Undercard meaning. Okay, undercard means the list of less important bouts on the same bill as the main boxing match. Oh, I see. So it's like the less important fights. All right, okay. 56 across. Exams that require passing. Not sure why this is in there. I mean, so I'm trying to think what it means. I mean, I kind of feel like there'll be all kinds of exams that require you to pass, or like you can't fail. But I suppose a road test, if you want to get your license, you will have to pass that. So that maybe that's why the answer is road test, or it could be like exams that require passing because when you're driving, you're passing by on the roads. I don't know, but I think it's more like maybe because it's an important exam, you need to pass the road test to get the license. Maybe that's why the clue says exam that require passing. That could be why maybe that way. Okay. But other than that, it wasn't really too tricky. Just a couple of stuff that I wasn't sure of. I got messed up here with the juts and the jets. I don't know why I messed that up, and yeah, should have seen that one. But for the most part, pretty okay for me. So yeah, let me know in the comments how you did for today's daily crossword if you tried it out. Any clues do you like in particular? Do share in the comments. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye.